What's up, everybody? Hello, and welcome back to some more EU4. We're going to be starting a new series today, but I don't yet know what nation I'm going to play as. So what I've done is I've pulled up a wheel here, and I've added every single achievement that I have not yet gotten in this game to the wheel, and we're going to spin it and just see which one we land on. There's some fun ones here. If we land on 3 mountains, I might cry, because I have no way prepared to do an achievement run for that achievement. But let's see what we got here. So this is Knights of the Caribbean. I think I know what this one means. We'll go and leave that running for now, and we'll swap over and just double check what that achievement is. I believe that is the achievement where you need to start as the Knights and own the Caribbean island, every island in the Mediterranean, but don't have colonies there. So we're going to have to move our capital to be out that direction. So let's go ahead and just dive right in as the Knights. We, of course, will start off with Rhodes as our only place here. Let's just do Knights. This will be an interesting one. This is one of the more fun achievements to go for, I think. We have some mission ideas that can get us Malta pretty early on. Being able to take the Caribbean is going to be a little bit rough. We're going to need to move our capital. We're going to need to take some colonies out here. Okay. First things first, let's look at our mission tree. So once we get a larger navy, we get claims on Aleppo and Palestine. What about swaying the Pope? Morea, the Aegeans, and that. Foothold in Greece. None of these are really going to happen. We'll kind of need to move our capital and come and do these. So here's a good one. If we become friends with Aragon or the Knights, we get an event to get Malta. So we need to improve with Aragon right away. Let's just do that. Then we have the basic global dominance. Can we form new nations? We could form France, which could be actually really cool if we did that. Let's see. We could move our capital. Core province, we have to take all of France. Let's go ahead and first get the state privileges here that will give us all of our monarch points. We'll just kind of suffer out through the problems that's going to cause. Let's do the papal state opinion. Sounds good. We're not going to retake anything. Let's go ahead and seize land. We're going to need some people to like us here. Maybe we can get an Austrian alliance. Mayhaps. Let's improve with Austria. And let's do the rest of our edicts here. We probably want to do enforced unity of faith. Let's do oversight by the clergy. I believe our province starts out Orthodox, which is a little bit messy. We want religious diplomats. That's huge for us. And what else do we want to go for here? Let's do some reform growth, because we're going to not take a lot of expansion early on. And then finally, what's our balance rate here? Let's go for... No, we're going to be boosting our stability soon here to help with our things. Let's go for development of temples. Likewise, for stability, we would probably want to do right of council, supremacy of the monastic order. Expand the fortifications, sounds good. And I like the grant generalship to get us a free general. We're not going to be doing a ton of war. Prestige decay, recruit minister. We'll hold off with those for now. Also do free enterprise. No. Orthodox autonomy, no, don't need that. Sailors, maybe. National tax plus 10 will be helpful. And we'll kind of let these sit for now. We'll come back and visit these later. Probably do private trade fleets and things like that. But this should be fine for now. We'll just run those. What are our ideas here? So we can ask for a contribution. We get construction and maintenance costs, but you lose loyalty. We'll turn that off. And now what do we do? Well, we go speed 4. Let's look at our starting situation. We have a castle here. We are going to turn that off. We're going to take our army. We're going to kill that cavalry unit because we don't actually want that. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. And then we're going to build up to our actual force limit here. Double checking. We just need to have friends with the Pope as well as them. We can do both of those things. Let's go speed 5 and just unpause here. Who's going to be our heir? I think I want the papal influence here. Let fate decide. You can get 5 devotion. 136, not the best. Kind of want to have... We're going to focus admin here just to get us to a higher admin tech. And we'll just let it go speed 5. We got some upset people. That's fine. And we did get some papal influence, which is nice. All right, my hope here is to get something like 50 episodes, or 50 years per episode. So we'll see how that kind of goes. I'll probably do a lot of jump cuts to help make that happen. But it should be even easier starting as these guys, because we don't have a ton going for us. Unity of the Churches, okay. Get an alliance with Venice. I don't mind that, actually. We'll accept the alliance. Do you hate Venice? You don't hate Venice. Okay, cool. We're going to keep trying to go with Austria. Instead of Austria for now, let us go ahead and do the Papal State. One thing we want to do right at the start here that I forgot is we can actually raid all these coasts here. So we're just going to kind of go around and raid up to, I believe it's 3 sea tiles away. So like it might not be able to get here, but we can definitely come through everything over here and just raid all this stuff. It's going to make these guys hate us, but it's going to also help fund all our things. 6. Can I raid over here too? Is that too far? Yeah, too far. Can't raid any of those. Can raid this. And then over there. So used to playing Vicky 3 where you have you can move with WASD. Take a little bit here. Come back over there. Okay. That's our rating done. Gives us 240. I want to try to get some... Here, if we do this guy, we should be able to do the bonus missionary strength. Trying to get enough to do our promotion of to do our conversion over there in our starting province. We don't have that yet. We also need to boost our stability just because we lose a lot of devotion, which is part of everything here. So let's take our navy here. We're going to go ahead and mothball them. They don't need to do anything. And we're just going to sit here and take our... Who's better? Take our ruler, and we're going to have him just drill. Get our troops up there, get them to speed, and we'll chill out here. All right. And now we just wait. All right, we took an event that gives us this ability right here. It gives us cultural manpower. We had to get to 2 stab, and we spent a stab. And it gives us a bonus 5% manpower modifier, 15% garrison growth, and 25% garrison size. And the big thing here is that it lets the Greek become an accepted culture of us. It's not our primary culture, but it's accepted now. And that actually allows us to go ahead and start converting our starting province to be our faith. So we're going to get rid of the Orthodox in our starting province. We're improving right now with Aragon. They're having some struggles. We need to try to get to about 150 with them. It's not gonna work too good here. We might need to... What's a good way to get 150 with them? We'd have to send them a gift or subsidize them to hit that point. We're getting up here. If I had a... Here's a thought. I can do... Where's the... You can get Diplo Rep, right? Diplo Rep with a Papal Legate. And then I could do a Diplo Rep guy over here. We don't have one yet. I could swing that to get myself... What do we have? We have Raid Coast and Discipline. We have quite good military ideas and good galley ideas. It's not terrible. I was trying to be friends with the Pope for our mission here. We're going to call back with Aragon. So I need 150 relations just to get a claim. This is to build up our navy. We get more claims. I guess we should build up our navy a little bit. Let's grab ourselves some normal trade fleets because we need those. We'll just let time pass. Can't raid until 54. And I think we're just waiting here. We're waiting, we're losing some money, but that's fine. We can have this pass and that'll be fine. We have Johan here getting us some extra admin. Trying to get our stability up a little bit. Help us out. And there's some like Ark of the Covenant events here and some other things. Okay. Yeah, we're just kind of waiting. Hoping to get some good relations. And try to raid here. Maybe get an event where these guys like us more. What would I need to send? If I send you a gift... All my money for 4 reasons. We need more than 4 reasons, though. We need 7 reasons. Cool, but I think what we're going to end up doing is we're going to use the click here to get that done. In fact, is 10 worth 5 papal influence? Maybe, honestly. Let's go and... What I want to do is I want to curry favors with Venice and improve with Austria. I hope one of those guys will help us out. We're chilling here. I'll bring you guys back when I've got an update. All right, Aragon has, I believe, changed ruler. No, not changed ruler. They changed their opinion towards us. They now like us. We can grab them as an ally here. This will do some good things for us. It'll let us get our Maritime Allies event here, which should give us control over Malta. You can see we just got it over here. Now we get this fort here, which helps us get war score costs versus other religions. We automatically want to go and core this. And that actually extends our raiding path that we can do here. So let's go ahead and take our fleet and unmop. We're probably going to wait till they can raid at the same time. I want to get them all on a sync timer. Doesn't make sense to do things separately like that. But that's now good. Let's go ahead. When is our timer over for raiding? No valid targets. Just move here. I want to know what the rated by duration is. I believe it's 54. Let's see. Is it modifier over here? Yeah, August 1455. I wish that showed it in the other pop-up as well. We're just going to wait till that, and then we're going to do a round of raiding. We're still recruiting our missionary. What's our next mission in this tree here? Have a shipyard, have a grand shipyard, or have a fort level of 3. You get claims on all of these guys over here. Okay. We're also trying to get friends with the Pope man. Unlikely to get Austria as an ally, considering we have, what's his face? Venice. If we ditched Venice, we'd have some 20-odd reasons. They don't like us. They don't love us yet. So that's fine. What about if I grab, like, Castile or Portugal? I want to attack Tunis. I think Aragon is enough to help me here. But it'd be really good if I get someone else on my side. I love the new green Telimkin. So you have Morocco, Granada, and Girid. Let's improve with Castile. We're going to do some improvements here. All right, I'm just going to be playing some diplomatic improvement relations and buying our time. We're going to play really slow. We don't want to do a bunch of stuff in Europe until we can get out to the New World over here. So I'm just going to try to snag some small little pieces of land and march west a little bit. We'll try to get some of our missions done too. But you can see the Byzantines are already dying, so... We're not much of a player here. We're going to keep this just to do raid coasts, but we want to go out west before we expand our regions over here. So that's kind of our strat for now. All right, I just managed to get ourselves an alliance with the Pope. So now we can get this, get a claim on some of these regions. So now I have claims over here. Requires us to invade Greece eventually. We don't have our fleet. Let me just fix that mission real quick. Just take our navy. We have about a year until we can raid again. Get ourselves an admiral. Get this mission done. Get galley combat. Now we got claims over... I wish it would fix. There we go. We got claims over here on some other guys. Syria is... Yeah, not going to do anything with that. But we can maybe be opportunistic and expand over there. We need to expand and take these lands to further this mission. But we're not going to do anything else in our mission tree. We'll probably do the Fortify Malta just so I can get the claims. But we're just going directly out west. In fact, I might need to steal like a piece of land in like a war. I'm trying to get an alliance with Castile here and or Portugal. If I can get one of them on our side, I can probably swing something. But just kind of chilling, waiting for our tech. Renaissance to spawn. We can't do anything about it. I'll probably dev push it in one of our provinces. Likely Rhodes, our capital. So we're just kind of waiting until we get all that stuff progressed. We did convert this, which is cool. So we're now full Catholic here. What's this culture? Maltese. 20 development to improve you. Okay. We'll deal with it. Whatever. Anyway, I'm just kind of waiting, and I'll bring you guys back once we have some movement to make. So we have our first government reform here. I think I'm actually going to take Mission to Civilize. Oh, we don't have it yet. But we could get it. We need to get a colonist here. And it gives us bonus settler chance and bonus native uprising. I think we'll become a colonial power is kind of be our focus here. We could do some of the other ones. I'm just going to kind of hold this back, I think. What else could we go for? We could go for... No, not going to construct her. Manpower recovery is okay. Mission to the High Seas would help us a little bit with the sailors and things. We don't really need sailors. Merchants, late game, would be really good. Yeah, we'll hold off. We're going to go Mission to Civilize. We should get our idea group pretty soon. I'm not going to worry too much about it. We'll get a colonist soon. So we'll just hold off and not spend our government reform. We'll just build it up over here. I think you can go over your limit anyway, so no big deal there. We're also 1 year away from whenever we can do our next raid. We're waiting until we can get some cardinals. We have a cardinal. Yes, cool. We're gonna get Renaissance. Nice. Don't even have to do anything about that. We're still losing money. I kind of want to develop that away, but we're doing fine. We're making enough to where I don't have to worry because we'll make enough off raiding. So like, let's see how much money we get whenever we go raiding the next time. Venice is attacking Herzegovina. Castile does not have enough reasons to become our friend, which is a shame. Do you have enough reasons to give me something? With my favors I've curried. Oh, you're at war. We'll hold off. Okay, let's wait till August of this year. I want to lose the devotion. We got an event giving us free stability, which is really nice. Ottomans are going to attack Trebizond. Trebizond is allied with Georgia. Sucks to be Georgia. We're also just drilling our ruler. I'm hoping... I think it's our ruler. Hoping our ruler dies so we get the guy who has high Diplo skill. Even though our guess our current one has more general pips. We don't really need the military. But it'll still be good to have. Okay, August, September. Okay, we can go raiding. Let's see how much we get. Just for reference, we're starting with 24 ducats. And we're just going to do our rounds here and see how much we can grab. So I can probably get all the way over to here now with Malta. Okay, 162. 6 there. Another 11. 47. 14. And 29 there. We can only raid people who are not our faiths. Like, I can't raid any of these guys, but I could come up here and then come over through here. So let's just see. So we started with 24. We're now up to 269. And we'll finish our last one. 365, 389. And that is good. And I think I can do one more, right? Yeah, there we go. So 400. So we've basically got 380 from doing that. I can also build some of these. Let's build this in Rhodes. If I build a fort in Malta, I complete the mission. Otherwise, I could just build a... What does it want from me? Shipyard or a grand shipyard? When do we get those? Tech 8. We'll wait to Tech 8. I don't need to actually spend any of that stuff. How's our... Do we have any more force limit here? We do not. We'll just go and have our guys chill out there. And now we're back to waiting. I think our next big thing will be whenever we can take our first idea group. Other than that, we're just going to chill, let time pass, and save up some funds to be able to afford colonizing, which is going to be quite expensive. But we're going to plan ahead, and we'll be fine. All right, we've just gotten to Tech 5. We can now go ahead and take our first idea group. And we, of course, are going to do exploration here. We'll need the extra bonus colonial range it gives us if we ever want to reach the Caribbean. And we'll go ahead and start taking our first idea group here. Allows recruitment of explorers and things. I feel like that naval attrition is a new thing that's been attached to this. I'd like that. We'll take that. It should allow us to actually go and choose Mission to Civilize as our first idea here, which will be coming in handy whenever we go to choose our native policy. We can do native trading. You get that bonus 3%. Does it print uprising, right? Like that, I have that right. It's not just assimilation. It's uprising chance. Yeah, there we go. Cool. I already have a navy set over here. I'm going to use this to get a new explorer and send them off to go do their own thing. We are the first ones to Tech 5, I believe, because we've been focusing it. I need to kill off our current ruler, because our next one is actually much better, a 433 instead of a 136. Actually, I guess they're equivalent, but I like the balanced over the military focus, because we're not just doing any military idea groups at the moment. It does not make sense to go for it. I use some of our papal influence to get ourselves our third stab point. That will come in handy. Is there anything over here for... I don't think there's anything for trade range or anything. Yeah, but we need to get more colonization range if we ever want to reach the far distances. Aragon also got the PU under Castile. They had the Iberian wedding, which kind of sucks for us, but oh well. It is what it is. We're trying to make friends with either France or Poland to give us another big bad besides Venice here. But yeah, just saving up money and waiting for our next session to do some raiding. Let's go ahead and start doing some exploration, what we can do. Even though we don't have a ton of range here, we'll have to get some of this Terra Incognita explored. General Hospital. Yeah, sounds good. Do you have any... I'm trying to get an easy fight in one of these guys over here. I might know CB somebody to get us more trade range or something. We shall see. We shall see. But yeah, I'm just going to keep doing my thing and waiting for us to get our colonist stuff and hopefully have somewhere we can colonize. So, see you guys soon. All right. We have just taken Tech 7 in Diplo. And we can finally start getting us some claims. Or some colonization lands. We're going to stop doing colonial growth in Malta, and we're going to start colonizing out here. I think we're going to go right for Borikin. Do I want to expel my minority here? How much does this cost? I don't think that's cost us any points to do. We're going to expel people. And we're now actually in the game. We can actually do stuff and colonize and things like that. I've been slowly using the claims of bordering claims to try to get over here and get a war against Morocco. No luck. It's not happening. I can actually do 2 colonies now. What's my second colony? Let's do Antigua. We need to remember to move our capital over here whenever this is over here. I want my... You could trade company all this stuff and not have to move your capital, but I'd rather move my capital, I think. We can always move our trade port over to this region if we want to. It just makes more sense for me to have my capital over here, I think. Plus, it's fun. I like the idea of being like a migratory over there. Not a migratory, but basically being exiled from the lands over there. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how I feel when we get there. If we maybe get a chance to do like a war or something, I might change my mind here. Because we could go and expand in that region. Can I actually... I bet you I could use my lands over here that I'm about to claim to do some naval invasions. We're exploring over there, so that's why I can't do that. But I bet you I could do, what's it called in that region? I can't think of it right now. Raid coasts. Raid coasts. We could do raid coasts. Let's not show the colonists. We'll just show my colonies. Thank you very much. And now we just kind of wait, let these guys spread. We're losing money, but we should be able to counteract it. I already have some guys over here that I could just cut to get all their money back, so not too concerned about anything here. I'm hoping I can get... In fact, I will be able to get... Let's do my golden era. Let's hold off for the golden era. We're not going to be doing any wars anytime soon. But we want to go for the higher developed colonies. What does that actually do? That gives you a +1 development boost? Yeah, okay. I feel like that's changed in recent patches. It used to be different. At least the wording used to be different. I know for a fact that was not what it used to say. Now let's get another government reform. I think we go for the bonuses for church. Papal influence from Karakura. This is just all Pope stuff. We do get a lot of Pope interactions. Let's just do expand the church rights. Local tax for church. Make sure church is stronger. No bad side to that. Not going to do this just yet because we have clergy that are a little bit upset. They want us to boost roads. But we will not because we are doing our second idea group, which is expansion. I probably am going to forego Diplotech now and focus on getting our settler chance and other things for finishing our Diplo ideas here. But we've now opened up the game. Once we can colonize this stuff, we can actually build up an army, we can go to war, we can start becoming the dominant power in the Americas, and then we can come back here and leverage that to maybe jump Naples. For instance, we have an alliance with France and Poland, so maybe we can use that to, I don't know, fight Castile maybe. Just some ideas we're throwing around. They don't like each other, and I could use this to get some of my Aragonese land that I need for my mission here. So, just an idea I'm debating in my head. But for now, we're just going to be colonizing. I'll bring you guys back, and we'll kind of showcase the different colonies we get. But it's going to be slow and gradual, all this colonization stuff, so not much to see. All right, we're about to finish our very first colony, and that is Puerto Rico over here. And what I'm thinking of doing with Puerto Rico is I want to keep it And I don't want to move my capital here. I think I want to keep my capital in Europe. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to make this a trade company. Because I like the idea of having subject colonies, right? But we'll keep our region over here. First off, I want to core this. You can see they've already taken Bermuda up there. Oh, we forgot we have a thing over here. Naval force limit. Okay. Can I make this a trade company? I want to go here. And that centralized state. Where is the trade company thing? I forgot to remember how to do this. Am I dumb? Do I have to move my capital over here? I guess I have to move my capital. Oh, we still have a big heartland around it. Only when our capital is only province in a state on that continent, that will be possible. Only province in a state. Okay. Well, we just remove that state. And then we move our capital to Puerto Rico. Move capital. 350. And we are now based out of the Caribbean. Okay. We're going to keep a fleet over here and available. I want to take my look at my transports and my galleys. I want to keep my galleys over there purely for raiding. Because they will still be used to raid the coasts a little bit. We have a new province. I can also go back and make this... I don't think I need to keep you as a state. That's fine to not be a state. Eastern Sicily, we'll keep it the way it is. Well, I could upgrade Malta, or the Puerto del Morocco. It gives you bonus force limit for your navy. I think we're fine. I'd rather do some colonization in this region. And let's get one over here. We'll do probably Havana. Unana. Just so I could do some raid coasts along the Mexicans. The Mayans, the Aztecs, you name it. And now we have gotten our claim over here. So now we can actually expand. We'll have to start moving some people over to this region to do so. And we still have our claims on all our whole mission trees here. We can now form a bunch of nations too. We can do the Caribbeans, the Cuban, we still can do French, can do Haiti. Cool, and then we can reestablish Kingdom of Jerusalem and become all that stuff. Which is cool. I think you become a kingdom now, don't you? Crusader state. Interesting. We probably will not form any of these nations. We'll keep the French one. If for some odd reason we somehow stumble upon France as our capital. We have 10 years left until 1500. I'm going to keep playing until then. We're going to do a couple more colonizations. We're going to start preparing to do some invasions in this region. Now that I have this over here, I can stop getting claims in Morocco. We're going to start getting claims over in Mexico. We're going to make this into something good for us here. We're going to have to bring all of our military over here, too, which is going to be a thing. So I'm going to get everyone over. I'm going to start getting claims, and then we're going to maybe do a war before the century's out. So good luck to us. All right, we're just now finishing our colonization of Barbados, which is over here. That's going to be a cool colony for us. We're going to make that our core. We're rushing to get all of the Caribbean colonized. We'll probably just kind of go up this string of nations over here, starting with St. Vincent. String of islands, I should say. We're currently fabricating against Cacomes and Shu. We can see we have 5 years left before we are done with this. Sugla is no longer our core. Okay, we lost Sugla. That's fine. It's a shame, but we'll get stuff back with like claims and things. I think I took Tech 8. Did I take Tech 8? No, I'm not Tech 8 yet, so I can't get that mission done. But we're getting a lot of progress now. I think we just crossed, 100 total development, which should be good for us. We're gonna get us another infantry here, and then I think it's time for us to do our war with... we're gonna attack Cacomes, because they only have 2 allies, and I'm fairly confident I can beat them with their tech advantage. Should be pretty easy. Let's just get that last claim, call back our guy, move our army back to La Havana. Let's take our other half of the army and bring them back to Havana as well. Let's go speed 4, because I don't like fighting my wars at speed 5. And I need to cancel military access. I got that just because I was worried I'd black flag when I landed my troops there. Turns out you don't, because they are just natives. Or, what's the proper thing? Oh, I need to... Don't ditch that, please. Group up the army. Group them now. We'll go over here. We have a pretty decent... a lot of maneuver. I'd rather have the 1 or the 2-3 as our heir. Our current ruler is a 153. He gives us morale of armies. That will come in handy. We finished getting Havana. I want to do... I'm worried about them getting all of this island, so I just kind of want to grab a colony right next to Castile. We will be attacking Castile. That's part of our plan, is to get a naval advantage and then take on Castile before they get a colony, or maybe right as they get a colony here. We have some time to do it. I'd rather get the high development right now. We can do New World Mission again. Yes, please. Now let's go ahead and declare our little war here. Got 5 years to clean it up before we end the episode. These guys should all be fine. We'll do it one at a time, because I actually want to get claims, because we'll probably be coring this ourselves. I'm curious on if we can still form colonies. I'm guessing no. If I look at the geographic map mode, and I look at our subcontinents, this is technically North America, right? Yeah, North America, and this is Central America. So we probably won't be able to get, like, a Mexican colony, which is fine. I would rather have it as my own development. I'm thinking we'll just take all of the New World, and then we'll have only the things we need for the achievement in the Old World. And that will be fine. Where's Wazee? Give me that New World Tartar. Give me that Explorer with 80 range. We have a lot of Explorers. None of them have died. Get rid of that one. I'm just using them to actually do trade right now, because it's actually more valuable to us. Actually, I think we can raid soon. What's our raid timer? September of next year. Okay, that's not terrible. Bam, take that out. Let's just do the siege right away. Can I just leave 2 troops here and they won't get attacked? Guy can hope. Guy can hope. Is this enough to blockade with just this? It is. Good. Okay, come on, let's take Satuta here. And we can absolutely destroy these 2 armies and just kind of march all over them. Tlemcen and Morocco. I guess when we hit 1500, we'll pause and take a look around the world, because there's some interesting things going on over here. And the fact they got all of this. So there's some stuff going on in the old world that's interesting. Let's do the advisor cost. Not going to get the roads changed. Fish in St. Vincent. That's underwhelming. I think we need to raid. Let's do our raids. Yeah, time to raid. Okay, there goes our... Let's pause. Little thing going on here. Let's get our groups together. I need to make sure I have my... Go and take my Caribbean trade real quick. Join this fight. Take our med thing over here. Make sure we keep getting the money from the raids here. We don't have to go back and find which one we lose. They're running away at the 19th. We'll get there the 22nd. That guy should be dead. We're just going to kind of watch it without actually clicking in, because I want to get my raid clicks. We just absolutely stack wipe them. Okay. I think we might just vassalize the other guys in this. Okay, send this army. We'll go ahead and we'll just vassalize Sikalanko or whatever. I think vassalization's fine. We don't really worry about AE in this region, because they can't really do anything about us. If they, you know... If they basically coalition us, that's fine. That just means they're together, and we can just fight whatever coalition we get. It's not like they're going to cause any problems. We have naval dominance. All right, and there's our raid coast done. Some good money to keep following up on. These guys actually have quite a bit. Do you have an army? You do have an army. Let's just... This should be only be a 3 stack, so let's go ahead and just drop 3 guys off here. Does our guy have siege? He does have 1 siege. Let's go ahead and use our trade fleet for now. We don't need the money. Station you in Satuta. There's both their armies. These guys are probably going to get jumped on by someone else. We just kind of wait now. Alright, there goes Sicanello. Now, with them falling, we can just kind of clean up here. We will just... We need to go to war with Castile, because I see Castile's colonizing faster than us. They got plus 105 a year, which is kind of crazy. Where's that from? Catholic enthusiasm. Okay, they got a mission for it. And faster colonists, plus 20. We get, to compare, 65 a year. We don't have that colonial enthusiasm from our those stuff. So we'll just have to kind of rely on our events to help us out there. Should be an easy hill here. Oh, we can raid over here now. Thought we were... Let's just do our raids real quick if I have these available. Knock all these out. Okay, no. I guess my other fleet was too small. There's a war battle going over here. We're just kind of destroying. We'll just take half the army. Station him here. This guy I want to be my vassal. And give me all your money. Doesn't cost any peace score. Because we are just too advanced for them. And we'll go back to protecting trade. And, well, we need to... Well, we have our boats over here. Trade in the Caribbean. Take our other army with the Conquistador on it, and we'll just go and walk to Chacajul. We'll vassalize them as well, and we should be all fine. 2 more years until we end the episode, and we're going strong. Could stop improving with Zhu, and we're good. They've got a full fort here too, so we can't actually do anything here. Can we just white piece these guys? Make our lives a ton of easier. Save me some siege. Can't yet. It's ever so close, though. These guys are on the opposite borders. We can't exactly blockade their fort. I'm fine just doing that. I don't need to have these guys involved. Especially when this guy's only have 3k troops. We'll white piece them. If they would let me. That's like the 4th corruption event I've had. I'm tired of them. Alright, get them out. Kill that army. Fully siege there. You're at negative 41. If I just did this way, and then made you a vassal, I get acceptance. And we'll just get out of here. Cool. So now I have a subject in this area. He's going to not like us, but that's fine. We can just deal with it and have it not be a problem. I have to now micro this guy because you can't do explore for the 7 cities of gold or whatever. When your capital's in the New World regions, we'll just move this guy around to get that done. Keep our guys over here. We need to core this region over here. How much more exhaustion do I have? 1.6, which is kind of weird. I guess it's all from attrition. But we're just going to go ahead and use autonomous for that. To get that done. Should all be fine. Okay. So let's go ahead and look around the world a little bit. We have some living disasters here for dominance of the clergy. Why do the clergy not like us? Thought it didn't matter if you liked us. Could just boost roads here. Do I spend the... No, we'll just let it play out. We'll let it play out. There's no way we can get their influence down a ton without having an event fire. Surely high loyalty with them would stop that, right? If I click this, does that go away? It does. We now know. Let's upgrade this. I want to upgrade it purely for the bonus naval force limit, because I think we're coming up towards the time when it's time to fight Castile. Okay, but let's go ahead and look around the world while these guys do their thing. We'll wait out the little last bit here. Evasiveness. And we'll rival... I know this is ticking up again because I just did that. Rival Naples. Rival Tunis. Hate those guys. So over here we have Austria. They have Bohemia and Hungary under them. Bohemia's gotten this weird. Moravia exists, and they've taken a lot of Brandenburg. Lubeck has expanded a lot. Poland, Lithuania has formed. They're doing their thing. Denmark took a lot of Novgorod. And do they still have... They lost Sweden, but they have Norway. Muscovy's expanding south rapidly. The Ottomans took all of Crimea. They are currently fighting and beating Muscovy. Mamluks still exist. They have not beaten the Ottomans yet or lost them, and vice versa. Castile has the usual. England is slowly eating Scotland. I think France abandoned them. They did. Burgundy declared their independence, and they are doing fine. Okay, nothing too crazy there. We'll go speed 5 and get us up to 1500. And then you have the Knights over here trying to take over the Caribbean, so that's good. And I want to keep getting claims on this region, and we need to get claims on Itza next. Yeah, we're going to basically eat all of Spain, or not all of Spain, all of Mexico, take them, make them ours, and then slowly build up our naval force limit and start kicking Castile out of this region. Using France, of course, as kind of our helper here to get things done. Really want to use that France alliance to the best of its abilities. I also need to go... How are we doing with money? Not too hot. Need to build a dockyard here. There's a shipyard, right? That's what the mission calls for. Where is it? Shipyard. Get that built, we'll get our claims, and then we can do some stuff against Tunis permanently. But that's all that. Like I said, I think I'm going to stick to about 50 minutes or 50 years per episode for this. I kind of like that idea. That way, you know, if it's what, a 400-year game, you'd have like 8 episodes. We'll see if I can make it work. It's going to be a lot of editing on my part, but hopefully it turns out all right. Let me know what you guys think about this down in the comments. Let me know if you're excited for some more EU4. Let me know what you think about the idea of doing just randomize whatever achievement we roll, we do it. And do a couple EU4 playthroughs just to break up the usual Wiki content and make things a little bit more fun for myself so I don't get as burnt out with the other Paradox games that we play. So without further ado, I think we'll go ahead and stop this one here. I don't think anything is going to go on too much. We'll get up to September. Actually, go to my fucking colony here. We should have Treaty of Tordesillas at some point here, right? Like, it hasn't happened yet, but I think we deserve it. Let's get our... I guess we can still go up this. We don't have to just rush getting it on... What is this? This is not Cuba. This is Santo Domingo, right? Hispaniola is what they call it at this time. But anyways, yeah, let's rush this out. We're going to lose some money here. Yikes. I need to raid. Where's my boats? Take my transports. We could certainly raid a little bit more here. 16. All right, that'll help us out. Especially if I go and grab... Well, I can't piss the clergy off too much. I gotta actually help make the clergy love me. Do the people protege. Okay, but anyway, I digress. We're in Call This One. Hope you guys enjoyed. I've been Sean, the Blue Screeners, and I'll catch you in the next one.